Rachel, thanks for having us here to see your studio. So let's go and see where it is.
Okay, this is William.
Oh, this is beautiful.
A commission from my good friend Caroline Jerry Whirl. But let me take you to my studio.
Oh, thank you.
With my dogs.
So you work in your garden, Rachel?
It's very basic. The dogs love it.
Wow.
Come in. All my pots.
Oh, this is amazing. So these are your pots before they're made into jars. Wow.
All the things that I am inspired by. And this is my workspace. It's very small.
Oh, wow. This is lovely.
Look at the dogs. They have
Hello,
their
dogs.
beds.
Oh, bed's right by your feet.
Very important, this daylight bulb.
Ah, okay. So this is so you don't strain your eyes.
Well, it's a daylight bulb because you need to, in a dark space like this, you need to not have an artificial light. So that's a very important thing to do. Have a daylight bulb in your space. And I have this turntable here. I'm just working on a Christmas project, and that's a poinsettia.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Uh,
It looks so lovely and symmetrical.
that is a very sort of symmetrical design. I don't always do those. They're geometric. But with a poinsettia, that's such a brilliant way of getting a sort of geometric design together. And the colours are gonna, you're gonna have to imagine the colours because they're so vibrant and brilliant. But when you're drawing them, you just, that's in your imagination.
Fantastic, yeah. So it's linear to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
that's, there are many different ways. I'll show you some other things that I've done.
Lovely, thank you.
And you can see there's just stuff all over the walls.
Oh, it's lovely. So these are all designs you've done in the past, these ones?
They are, and things that I've, I need to revisit or I need to think about again.
So it's a bit like editing, is it? It's sort of modifying.
Yeah. Well, you've got an idea and you've done it, and then you always think, oh, I could have done it better. But, given that opportunity to do it again would be brilliant. But, you don't always have that. But,
It's fantastic.
And then, obviously, my important things are my dogs.
And over here we've got all these pots that you've drawn on. They look amazing. They look so...
Those are a lot of pots that have not been drawn on. So they're pieces that if I get an idea, I need to have a shape to suddenly go and find one. It's, that's...
So you're sometimes inspired by the shape of the pot?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
So you can see Rachel working in her studio. It looks a little bit, you would think, maybe like a garden shed, but this is where she has her inspiration and her time to think about what she's doing. Hi, Rich. So we're in your house now, and behind you I can see a lot of your beautiful artwork. Is it okay if I have a little close up on some of those? So,
if you close up on this one, that is what my granddad gave me when I was 7 years old.
wow, so that's a Moorcroft piece.
Yes.
And did that inspire you, do you think, to become a Moorcroft designer yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I didn't appreciate it at 7 years old.
No.
But it's amazing to think that that has been a place in my heart.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was beautiful, but I always thought it was sort of a bit old-fashioned. However, working for them, it's just made everything sort of more up to date and amazing, really.
Oh, and these are incredible designs, I can see. And most of these are yours, aren't they? The ones that you've now made since working.
All of those are.
Wow. It's just, they're so ornate. Incredible. I love this daisy one at the top. Wow. So if you were to give advice to our children for what they could do with their lives in the future, what would you say?
I'd just say, if you feel that you have got a desire to do something, just do it. And everything else will follow. Don't let anybody stop you doing anything. You've got to follow your desires. It worked for me. A lot of people said that I'd never get anywhere doing art. I was told that I'd just be working in a supermarket for all my life. Don't let them put you down. Let them sort of prove them wrong.
So, Rachel, when you were deciding to pursue your career as an artist, that obviously meant you went to art college first. So tell us a bit about your experience at art college.
To be honest, I never felt that I was any good. I was always told I wasn't any good. But I refused to believe, what people said. And I think that the fact that I've ended up being a senior designer in a art pottery for 30 years proves that we shouldn't believe everything that we're told. We should be much more we should believe in ourselves. And I think it's hard when you're told things, but what you need to know is to believe in yourself.
That's fantastic.
And that is, at the end of the day, and that is the one thing that's going to get you through.
That's so good. And I've often told the children about how the college now, who said to you that you wouldn't succeed, they're now so proud of you because of what you have achieved.
I know.
So things turn around, don't they?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I think that's just because you don't give up.
Yeah. So that's probably one of the best things our children could learn, isn't it? To not give up and to be resilient.
Don't believe the negative things anybody ever says to you. But, you take the You take the easy path, it doesn't pay off. You take that road that is kind of tricky and you don't know where it's going to go, but you take that